right, welcome to episode 4 of the Game Complex. I'm Zeb Howell.
I'm Quinn Moore.
I'm Nathan Berton.
And I'm Sebastian Koinka.
All right, let's see. We're going to open up, as usual, with games being played now. Let's see. Right now, I was playing a little bit of Fallout 3 over the weekend. I haven't played that game in a while. It came out a little while ago, but still fun, as always. Just got the first Mass Effect. I borrowed it from Jake, who's not here, but I borrowed the first Mass Effect from him. I started it up. It's looking pretty good. A little slow at the beginning, but fun. Quinn, how about you?
Well, speaking of Mass Effect, I got Mass Effect 2 yesterday, so I'm hoping to play some of that today, you know, getting back into the story, getting back into the epic Star Wars type adventure. But I've been playing Uncharted 2 now because they're coming out with new DLC about that, and then Borderlands, so that's what I've been doing.
I spent my weekend playing a ton of... I played some Forza with my parental unit, and that was an interesting experience because, you know, it's not often you get to like play with parents or younger siblings that enjoy video games with you, and so to have that kind of like work and have him have fun, I was having fun, and for me that was a cool experience. And I also have been playing Army of Two. I'm done playing with now. I've finished playing with that. Quinn, we played some.
Yeah, we played some. It looked okay. It didn't like the first one. I thought looked a lot better, which was kind of weird. I think if they just took the first one and modernized it, then it would have been a lot better. But well, we can talk about it at a later time.
Well, I've also played some Banjo. Played like an hour of Banjo, and that was fun. Time consuming, really time consuming. And
I didn't know you were into musical instruments.
Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, for those of you who don't know, was a really good release from about 2 years ago that I just picked up a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I've also been playing some Modern Warfare 2. So, see, I thought you were gonna.
Yeah, I've just been playing Modern Warfare 2, and that's it. Ground War, team deathmatch, and that's it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of Modern Warfare 2, turns out that the new DLC pack that's coming out for Modern Warfare 2, some new map packs, it's coming out a month earlier for 360 users than PS3 users.
Isn't I forget when this came out, but didn't they say 2 like a long time ago?
Did they say 2?
I think I said
They
first
said
two.
First two, I thought.
Which is good news because that means there's going to be 2.
Yeah.
But my comment on this story was I saw this and I went, wait, why are people just picking up on this? They totally announced this a couple months ago.
Well, maybe, you know, they're announcing DLC soon, which might be awesome.
Yeah, and also I didn't remember it being 2. I thought they just said, if there's any DLC for Modern Warfare 2, and at that point everyone was like, well, duh.
Yeah.
But they said if there was going to be any DLC that they were going to have it be for
360 first.
Yeah, which I think is the perk of, you know, paying what it's $50 a year, not 150 bucks a year for Xbox Live. I think that's a kind of appropriate thing.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I don't really understand why they'd be doing it. I mean, I suppose you could say they're trying to cater to the 360 market, but it's not like someone's going to rush out and buy a 360 because the DLC's coming out a month earlier.
You may be. I bet some people did, but
I hope not.
That's maybe kind of for me, kind of the deal breaker. I don't own a PS3, but if I did, the deal breaker between PS3 and 360 for me was going to be like, you know, I'm paying for my 360 online. I'm not for my PS3 online.
Yeah. Well, what else do we have on here?
That kind of died out.
Yeah. That's all right.
So Borderlands, they're getting new DLC. Like everything we're talking about this week is basically DLC. But they're getting new DLC, which is going to raise the level cap. And they haven't really said anything besides that. They said it's going to be like a really big DLC. And it's going to raise the level cap, maybe even give you new abilities, which I don't really think so. I don't know how they do that. It seemed kind of hard to do that, but I don't know. Maybe they just level cap it so you're invincible, basically. So
am I the only person who kind of thought that maybe they should have like done new level caps in the first 2? It seemed like a kind of the sensible thing. It's like, you know, whenever they patch World of Warcraft or any other MMO, it's always like, hey, raising the level cap.
They did do that.
Once?
They did for Mad Moxie, you get 2 new levels. but it was like it wasn't really that big of a thing.
It's like, yay.
It was more of like the bank was Mad Moxie, and the first one they announced before the game came out, so it was more of like they just wanted to post new content. They
It was
weren't
more
really
like, hey, we're actually going to support this game, you guys.
Yeah,
There's
they're like-
going to be stuff.
zombies, and then everyone was like, oh yeah.
Zombies? What?
Everyone loves zombies.
Everyone loves zombies.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Me again. Uncharted 2 DLC. They're they're coming out with skins, which like, if anyone has PS3 and you've ever seen like a Little Big Planet ad, they have like these little sack dolls.
I think the correct term is sack boy or
Sack
something.
boys, which is racist, or not racist, but sexist. But
No,
I mean,
not sexist.
well, I'm not. That's, okay,
It's a
whatever. Let's just
sand
draw.
inanimate object. No, it's not. It's not even that. What are you talking about?
It's a stuffed animal type of thing.
Kind of.
Okay. And you could dress it up to be whatever you want. You can make it Hulk. You can make it I don't care. Superman, a lion, a dead lion eating Superman.
Anyway, point is, what's this have to do with Uncharted?
Oh yeah. So Uncharted, which I think this is a brilliant idea. They're taking all of the PS3 exclusive titles, taking all the characters and letting you be them in Uncharted 2. So you got like Resistance, you get to be the main character, or you can be like the alien dudes, which is pretty crazy. Like I was watching like not watching, but looking at the pictures, and there was like an alien yelling and stuff. You could be the Hellgast from Killzone 2. It's pretty cool, and the main character from that. I don't really know their names, but yeah.
This seems to me a little bit like, how on earth did they manage to arrange this?
Oh yeah, that kind of confused me. But then I was looking at some I looked at a video from YouTube with all the skins from Uncharted 2, and I was seeing that like they all basically had the same animations, and it was just like a picture thrown on top of it.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's how any multiplayer
Yeah, kind of skin
animation
thing.
works. It's all the skins. But I just kind of think, how on earth did they pull that off with the legality? I mean,
Well,
isn't it like-
aren't they all?
Are they
Well,
all-
let's see. Killzone is owned by Sony.
Yeah.
LBP not in it, but Resistance owned by Sony. So and
There
those were the main two, right?
Oh, there was Infamous too. Infamous.
Owned by Sony.
Yeah. Oh well. There you go. It's all conspiracy, folks.
Yeah.
But what I think is cool about that is it hasn't all the content they've released before that's been kind of character skins been like, oh, he has a hat now.
Well, no, that was just like free stuff for the holidays. But I mean, this looks actually really cool. But like they released a map that was like free, and it was just like a little thing,
And the way I understand it, this doesn't come with a map, right?
This comes with nothing but skins. So it's like if you're really into it and you're just like, oh, this is awesome. We get to be
Yeah.
get to be Infamous dude. What's his name? Zeke? No, not Zeke. Cole.
Yeah,
I get to
Cole.
be-
Cole.
Cole.
I giggled a little bit inside when you said nothing but skin.
Uh,
I find that to be funny.
That's a little bit deeper into Zeb's psyche. So.
But one of the things that I think is kind of interesting about it is what will how in a game like Forza where if you don't have the DLC car, yeah, well in Forza 2 it was like a greenish car, now it's like just a standard black car.
Yeah.
I wonder how they'll deal with that. Is like if you haven't downloaded the DLC, will they release a patch that patches in the DLC skins? Because that's something that they will be able to do because they don't have to go through QA stuff.
I doubt it because there was another thing where you could like get golden weapons. Like there was a golden AK which like only a few people had because you couldn't buy it. It was just like you had to get it through some company, but it was still more of a DLC type of thing.
Yeah.
And it seemed like there was never a patch or anything. It was just in the game. People had golden AKs and were shooting everybody, and you just pick it up and you're like, I got a golden AK. I'm gonna shoot you with it.
Was that a pregame promotion or like a?
I think it might have been, but I'm not sure.
Which would have made sense because they programmed it in. What I'm saying is like maybe since this is like afterward DLC where somebody said, hey, it'd be really cool, you guys, if I could be like a Hellgast and jumping around this Uncharted 2 level. When they went, yeah, that sounds cool, and then they did it. But I wonder if they're saying that they're just going to go on top of Nathan Drake just as a standard thing. It's like Nathan Drake, just page through and you'll see Hellgast and you just like click.
Yeah, I definitely think it's
So
gonna be like that.
I'm thinking you'll probably just appear as Nathan Drake or whatever character it's pasted over.
Well, no, they have this thing in the multiplayer where you can scroll throughout, like you just see the faces, and I think they're just gonna add the faces, so you just pick that one instead of going like Nathan Drake and then go up or whatever and find Hellgas. You just find